Okay, so this is for Final Fantasy 15 homoerotic androgynous edition, from what I can gather. I'm not suggesting not to buy it. I'm just suggesting that it looks very homoerotic because you got a guy running around with his chest out, swinging a big giant sword that's phallic looking, and all of his buddies are watching him swing the sword around, and they're just like, I don't know, famished for some penis. At least that's what I gathered from watching Final Fantasy 15 gameplay. I mean, what is the fantasy about it? Is the Final Fantasy, being with four guys or something? Four guys, one car, you know what I mean? I mean, they're all wearing black too. It's like, do we just come out of high school from our emo clique and we're outcasts? Now we're gonna explore the fantasies of homoeroticism or something? It's like the guy with the hard nipples sticking out of his shirt is like backing up the main character, backing them up. It's like baseball or basketball and you got the guys tapping your ass. It's like that's what they're doing while they're fighting monsters, tap each other's assholes. It's like, when is Square Enix gonna like stop making shitty ass Final Fantasy games and start making the games that were good back in like, I don't know, 2000, before 2003. 2003 they merged between Square and Enix. Because, Square was sucking ass, they were running out of money. Enix is like freaking Microsoft, and Square was like Nintendo, you know what I mean? Like, Nintendo's sucking balls right now. Well, I don't know, it's because they won't freaking merge, I guess you can say. They won't, advance, they won't grow. And it's like, they're gonna fail. And you got Microsoft over here producing mass market games. Granted, they ain't good games, but it's like, Square and Enix merged and they're like, alright, no more competition. You're out of competition, I'm out of competition. We were the only competition, Square Enix. So let's start producing homoerotic video games now. No more dark, interesting, fascinating, real gameplay games, you know what I mean? I mean, come on, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. That was Square Enix right there. Straight up homoerotic. All the characters felt gay. And then Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X was Square Soft. Final Fantasy X-2 is Square Enix. People don't notice, people don't get this, but this is a fact. Final Fantasy X was made while Squaresoft was, I don't know, maybe they were just about to merge. I don't remember what year Final Fantasy X was made, but they merged in 20, I think it was 2003. And yeah, and then from there they just started making these homoerotic games, God damn, it's like Final Fantasy X was the bomb. Then Final Fantasy X-2 came out. Oh, look, we're all running around like fairies in our little fancy dress outfits and singing and dancing and being queer. It's like, what happened to the story and the gameplay, you know what I mean? Now it's all about just looking like some kind of weird fantasy for like, I don't know, Asian men or something, It's like, it's a fantasy for Asian men, Final Fantasy now. It's no longer the fantasy for fantasy's sake, you know what I mean? It's just, why Square Enix? Why are you doing this, and I don't know, I've watched some videos of Final Fantasy 15. The gameplay actually looks really solid. The fighting looks solid. Just the whole homoerotic thing is just very distracting. I'm not gay or anything, it's just, there's nothing wrong with gay people either. I mean, I love gay people, but, it's like, I'm not gay though, and I don't know. I would like to be gay, with meaning happy, playing my video game, but if I'm playing Final Fantasy, I'm not gay. Yet it's acting gay. It's just not happening for me. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the main point is it needs to be a fantasy game with bright outfits and moogles running around in chocobos. Yeah, modern day hipster emo. What is it like? What's that band? Chemical Romance? That's like the Chemical Romance fantasy right there. Seriously. So I'm not saying don't buy it. Buy it. Actually looks pretty decent. So yeah, I guess yeah, buy it.